Hello everybody, I'm about to share a story with you which I think it's quite an interesting one. This video has been specially recorded for Eric from VaynerMedia, but if your name is not Eric and you're not working in VaynerMedia, you can still watch it. Before I get to the story, I need to give you some prehistory, some facts. So I'm from Bulgaria and I was dancing folklore dances. It's our traditional dances from my first to my 12th grade. And from 5th grade, we started going abroad. So we go in different countries, we dance our stuff, then the people from other countries, they come to our country and then they do their stuff. So our first going out was in 5th grade and we went to Macedonia. So we went to a small city. I don't remember the name, and then we were dancing our stuff, and just before we go back to Bulgaria we went to Ohrid. It's a nice city, it has a beautiful lake, so we go around, have some photos, and then we're gathering in the bus. About 90% of the people were already in the bus, and then somebody says, hey, do you know that you cannot exchange these coins in Bulgaria? And everybody is full with coins, so everybody rushes out to the nearest shop and like to spend the coins. And I find myself the last on the queue. I go out of the shop and the bus wasn't there. Ta-da! So I look left, right, left, right. I see the bus, it's already going. So I start running after the bus. Back in those days there were these bags that you put it as a belt and you have a bag in the middle. It was kind of popular. So I had one of those. I had my passport and some other stuff inside, plus Tic Tacs and other sweets I bought. I had a can of Coke and a can of Sprite in my hand, and on the other hand was a big bag of sweets. So I'm running with all this behind the bus. Then the bus reaches a traffic light and it turns red. And I was like, that was my chance. So I start running even faster. I started waving. Hopefully the driver will see me in the rearview mirror. I was like, hey, I started screaming like, hey, wait for me. And then it turns green and he's gone. Now I just went back to the place where the bus was. That was very that was very surprising for the adults afterwards, because I was 5th grade. They're like, oh, you're kind of mature. And I started consuming what I already had. I opened the Sprite, I opened the Coke, I eat some sweets, and I started thinking like, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? They can go home, my parents will see that I'm not there, and they will come back, which all this will take approximately 1 day. So I was like, okay, I have some stuff for 1 day, I'll just eat, drink, we'll see. I started to think what I can do. I cannot go back to this city where we were, because it was I don't know where it is and it was far away. There was a gas station in front of me which had these small gardens. And I was thinking like, here I will be sleeping tonight. So eventually the bus came back. It was like around 3 hours. I was staying there around 3 hours. I went inside and the tour leaders, they were so ashamed, they couldn't look into my eyes. They were like, no. So I passed them, and everybody inside was like, hey, hi, how's it going? Hey, where you been? Hey? Excuse me. I had a bag of sweets still, and I just throw them in the air like, hey, this is from me. Have fun, enjoy. And there were a lot of jokes after that, like, if we don't see each other for 2, 3, 4 months, we go on holiday, and then we see each other again. I was like, hey, where have you been? Did you go to Ohrid? Did you go to Macedonia? Is it good there? And we went to other countries after that, like Italy, France, and Slovakia, and even more. And every time we were gathering in the bus, the question was like, hey, is Pavel here? Yeah, Pavel is here. Okay, everybody is here. Hey, haha. Very funny. But how they find out that I'm not in the bus? So they were going back, and it was very popular to have these Walkmans, so you can listen music and walk Walkman, and we had two in the bus because nobody was actually having a seat. You can walk around, you can sit wherever you like, but I was having one of those Walkmans last. So somebody was looking for the Walkman, and it's like, hey, where's the Walkman? Hey, Pavel. Hey, where's Pavel? I don't know. And then they come back, but before they come to this point, they went to some woods to have a pee. So they firstly, so first they go back to these woods, they spread around, and they're like, "Hey, Pavel, are you here, Pavel? It's not funny anymore." I mean, this every time I imagine this, it's so funny to me. Yeah, it's still funny. So yeah, a lot of jokes after that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is the story. Once again, this is especially for Eric. I hope you like it. I hope everybody liked it. If not, I sorry. You don't need to share it. You can keep it for you. I am not planning to put any more stories, but if you want to hear something, just tell me because I have some.